Hello, everyone. My name is Mighty Joe, and I've got nothing to do on a Friday night. All right. So I'm just here hanging out, and my wife went shopping for a Friday the 13th tattoo. So I figured I would come on out here and see if I can chat with someone, maybe click a few bricks. I actually have a Star Wars set. It is a little TIE Advanced, it says. 6+ set. Only 68 pieces. Not really into Star Wars, but we were at Target and I only have so many sets left to film reviews on, so I wanted something to be able to build while I was here on stream. So I went ahead and picked this one up. And then my daughter got these for herself, and she built one, and she didn't really like it because it was a little too hard for her because of all the translucent pieces. So these have been sitting in her. They've been sitting in her room on her floor. So they're even dusty. So I asked her if I could have them so I could build them on stream, and she said yes. So probably gonna put those together too, because the only other options I would have had would have been either the Back to the Future time machine, the big one, or the Lego City Lego delivery big semi truck. So yeah, I don't know if I want to be on live that long, but I figured while my wife's out shopping for a tattoo, why not have some fun with this, right? I do not. I don't think I'm that creative as far as making mocks. I would like to, and I have a small assortment of inventory from spare bricks that I've had and trips to Bricks and Minifigs. But I would like to learn how to, build buildings and stuff once I start building my city. Hopefully after income tax hits, I can get a table and start putting all my modulars, take them off of these shelves and put them on an actual, what do you call it? An actual table and a city layout. Agreed. That's why I said once I have a city layout, I think I might try to make like my own build. The most experience I've had at any kind of mock, if you want to call it that, was I bought the Lego ice cream shop, the little ice cream shop that I thought when I saw it was modular or completely closed in, but of course it had an open back. And I went ahead and I took some of my bricks that I had and I moved the door on it because it had a doorway that was there, but it didn't have a door, just a doorway. But I managed to find a door at Bricks and Minifigs in the bulk bin, and I had a couple extra windows, so I used the windows and I built a backside to that ice cream parlor. So I was pretty proud of that. It's a little one, but I mean, I was happy with it for never doing it before. Like you said, you got to start somewhere. Oh, cool. Yeah, with me, I loved Star Wars as a kid, but I never really got heavy into it. I mean, I'm old. I saw Star Wars, what do they call it now? Episode 4, which is really what it's titled. I saw that in the theaters when it came out. And the prequels I've seen, I haven't seen all the movies, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't get really heavy into Star Wars because being that I'm now into this hobby, it's expensive enough without me wanting to buy every Star Wars set. The only reason I bought this one and the other Millennium Falcon that I bought is because it's $4.99. So it wasn't really going to cost me too much. But yeah, I would like to get into designing some buildings and stuff, and I'm getting better at I guess Lego problem solving because, like, for example, my daughter will bring me something and she said, "Dad, I need help. This won't fit." And I look at it and I analyze it, I guess, and I look and I'm like, okay, what is she trying to do? And then I kind of like I start seeing all the stuff around it, like you saw in the Lego movie. And then I figure it out, and she goes, "Let me go get you the instructions." And I said, "Wait, hold on. Click, 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 click. Is this what it's supposed to be?" And she'll say yes, and I'll be like, "Oh wow, I guessed right." So I mean, I'm getting there. I do like Star Wars, but I love Star Trek. That's why I was so happy when that beast came out, the Enterprise. Heck yeah. So what do they call this? TIE Advanced? It kind of looks like the shape of Darth Vader's shuttle from what I remember, but I don't know. I guess it looks pretty cool for what it is. Oh, cool. You can make the wings flat and then bend them, fold them. That's cool. All right, let's see. Textured brick. I'm already a big enough kid as it is, and the toys they have nowadays, man, I am forever in the toy section at any store because I'm just mesmerized by some of the stuff. There's things that I like that oh man, like for example, I enjoyed the show The Mandalorian, and they made a really cool like 12, 14-inch doll of the Mando with, Grogu, and it even talked and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I want this because I was really into the show. And then my wife's like, do you really want it? And I'm like, no, because I don't know where I'm going to put it. She's like, yeah, okay. So I didn't get it. Oh, wow. Yeah. I have one of these things back here. These little containers that I got on Marketplace. And I've just taken like the extra parts that I got in sets and whatnot, and I just kind of organized them into here. But since I did that and run out of room, I already have another Tupperware container full of extra parts. So yeah, it's a never-ending battle. Oh, for sure. Especially in the Lego aisle. I go down the Lego aisle and it's just all a bunch of us grown-ups just kind of like staring like that. Like we're actually gonna buy something and then we don't. Although I gotta admit, I'm this close to pulling the trigger on a set that I like. I like the look of it, but it's not worth $80, man. It's just not. When I took a good look at it and I saw that it was mostly one by ones comprising it, and that was the Marvel Avengers Helicarrier. I like it. I would like to build it, but I don't want to pay $80 for it. It's already retiring and it's sold out on Lego. But my Walmart, two of the Walmarts around me have them on sale for $52. So I'm like, is that a good deal? Should I take advantage of it? I don't know. I kind of feel like it is a good deal. And I just really couldn't pull the trigger because I don't have the extra money right this second for something of that amount. But I'm afraid that by the time I get money, I'm going to miss out again. Seems to always be the case. I'm not into monster trucks or anything, but I do need builds for my channel. And I happened to come across, I think it's called Digitron. It's like a tractor monster truck pullback motion Technic build. And it's $27 or is it 40? I think it's $40. Might have been 34 or $40. But it was on sale for $18 at my local grocery store. And I looked at it every time I went to the store. I picked it up 3 times to look at it. I never bought it. And when I went back, my wife said she wanted Fritos and nacho cheese dip. So I went to the store. I'll go get it for you. And I thought, haha, I'm going to go look for this truck. Gone. So, like always, I miss out. Yeah. The X-Jet's pretty cool. Interesting. But I'm kind of looking. I've got a credit card, but I'm trying to build up my credit, and I'm saving that for like emergencies. And I saw that the other day, and I was like, oh, I should just buy it. And I want to tell my wife, but I know she's gonna say, well, I mean, you really don't need it, and I don't need it, but I really wanted it, but couldn't believe that it was gonna cost so much. And now that it's down $30, I'm like, oh, I want it. I really don't want to miss out, but I might have to. Oh, this is going to be twice. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. I'm making both wings, I guess, at the same time. Yeah, I feel you on that. And um, my ex-wife was big into credit cards, and when we split up, somehow I got stuck with all the high balance credit cards. So I never paid them. I'm like, I'm not paying off her debt. But yeah, it's a very slippery slope, especially with like afterpay and stuff like that. They give you the option to buy it now and pay later, and then as long as you can do the monthly payments on it, I guess it's okay. But jeez, this build's gonna go really, really fast. So there's one wing. Okay. Looks like this set's gonna have one lonely extra piece. All right. And there we have our $4.99 Thai Advance, I guess. That's what the bag said. I mean, it's a TIE fighter. But it said 30727 Thai Advanced. Oh yeah, little cardboard dividers. I saw at Dollar Tree. I assume you're talking about those Sterlite drawers, the ones that have like 3 to 5 drawers in them. I've seen some pretty deep acrylic, like basically they look like this. It's put in my box. Well, let's see. Here's the bin of extra pieces that I still need to sort, but I don't have anywhere to put them. But they're containers like this, and if you they have them in different sizes, so you can put them inside the Sterlite drawers, and then you can put like certain plates in one, and then the other one's going the other way. You put plates in there. Kind of works the same way as using dividers, but the same, but not the same. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty inexpensive way to do it. I started when I only had my Dollar Tree bricks. I started with 3 of these because they were cheap at the Dollar Tree, and I put a little plate on them, and then I would keep, bricks in them. But I kind of like emptied these when I got this and put all my Dollar Tree bricks in here. And I still have these for when I get bigger pieces. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. So let's bend the wings on this guy. There we go. Now he's ready for my Star Wars shelf. I always laughed at the sound the TIE fighters had when I was a kid. They always sounded like they were screaming. So yeah, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 videos worth of sets left in my backlog. I'm reserving one because I want to build it with MC from Lego Therapy 21, but I gotta reach out to him and see if he's interested, see if it's logistically possible, so we can both build the Fun Hole Future Bus. And I did get a set on sale today at Walmart. It's a $29.99 set that I kept wanting to buy because one of my sons built it, and it's the little truck, flatbed truck that you put the car on it, and they're the same colors as the car versus jet that came out. But I never wanted to buy it, and it was on sale for $20. So I used my wife's logic because there are three cars that I keep wanting to buy for when I build my city, and I don't buy them, and they're only $20. One is, well, two of them. One of them is just an extra. One of them is the little off-road, looks like a little Land Rover with a winch on the front. I want to get that one just to have it. There is the ambulance. I want to get the ambulance because I plan to build a hospital in my city. So I want to at least have one ambulance. And then there's the tractor that just came out. I just think it looks really cool. I don't think I'm going to have an agricultural part of my city. At least I say that now. But yeah, I don't need that one, but it's also $20. But the logic I was talking about is I'm like, okay, so that's one car for $20, one car for $20, one car for $20. The other set was $30, and it was two cars. It was the flatbed truck, and it was the car, the race car that goes on the back. So I was like, that's two cars for $20. So my wife's bargaining logic kicked in, and I couldn't leave it on the shelf. I couldn't believe it was on sale finally. I had been meaning to get it, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to pay $30. I don't want to pay $30. And then I bought the Jet versus Car set, and I was like, oh man, now I want to buy the other one because they're the same colors. Oh, for real. And that's the thing. I mean, I know a lot of Lego purists just want to use Lego cars and stuff in their cities, and that's rough. I mean, you can always, of course, mock up your own cars, but there's only so much you can do with them. I mean, and then Speed Champions are a little too big for the city, but I'm probably still going to put some in there because they just look cool. I wanted to put them in with my streetcar garage from Lumabricks. I wanted to put like the Fast and the Furious cars around it, but I tried that and I'm like, God, they're so big, they don't even fit in the garage. So that's kind of not going to work out. But yeah, for stuff like that, you almost always have to go alt brick because you're going to find stuff like a station wagon, you're going to find stuff like a VW van or a farm truck, stuff like that. So yeah, my city's going to comprise, for the most part, of the Street Fusion line from Lumabricks and Funhole. So yeah, that's kind of like an urban thing. So I don't know how many of the supercars are going to be through there, but I mean, I've got like, and everything that you get is like freaking supercars. I mean, the Speed Champions are all just like those badass cars. Like the one I got from Dollar Tree, the little SUV, I thought that was cool because it looks like an everyday car. It almost looks like my Infinity, and I thought it was pretty cool. After building the Make It Blocks race cars, I was really dreading building this, but then I built it, and I'm like, this wasn't so bad. I kind of like it. And the minifigure really doesn't fit in there, but I kind of made him fit. There's no seat for him in there. There's no interior in this car, but I did put him in there. So I did a review on this one. If you want to go back and check it out, you can see what it looks like on the inside. But yeah, I enjoy my little car. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy building cars, but I kind of like it now. But just looking at the Speed Champions, I've got Skylines, S2000s. I've got a Maserati, a Cadillac, a Bugatti, two Bugattis, a Corvette, Challenger, Porsche, freaking Charger, Mustang, and I've got the ones from Dollar Tree, Lightning McQueen, the other Ferrari. But yeah, but this is the set I was talking about. And this is the one I got on sale. So yeah, I wanna build this one so it can kind of match up with this one. This one kind of confused me. I mean, car versus jet. I mean, it's a cool way to get two vehicles. You can hang the jet over the city, but car versus jet, I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I do like the way this jet came out, though. I thought this car was pretty nice, but a little plain. But still good for what it is. Yeah. I ended up buying a bunch of road plates from Walmart on clearance. So my road plates are gonna be starting with those ones, but the only thing that sucks is they got that little lip in there that you gotta kind of cut off. A little plane. I guess we can start building this thing. It'll give me something to click while we're speaking. Oh, we've got stickers. And these Care Bears are, Jesus, look at that. These Care Bears are from Halloween. But, like I said, my daughter built one, and she had a little trouble with it. And I don't blame her because these instructions are tiny. So I'm probably going to have trouble with it too. But I'm not afraid. Welcome to Build-A-Bear. And these have a little light brick that come with them. I don't know how it turns on though. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I didn't even start this hobby till I was 52, so I got more years behind me than ahead of me, especially in the visuals department. These little bears are kind of cute. I wouldn't have minded for my retro shelf having the full set of the regular Care Bears because my wife built one that's a regular Care Bear. But these are Halloween bears. They're scare bears. So like this one has a pumpkin on its chest. I forget what the one my daughter built had on it. Oh man, you want to talk about color? Look at this goatee. So embarrassing. I mean, I'm not vain, and of course, no one wants to get old. But I never really wanted to look old. Not bad enough to where I'm gonna dye it. You know, if I were to shave it off, then I have a baby face. And but my wife is 17 years younger than me. So yeah. So she likes the facial hair and she likes the gruff look and this isn't me. I mean, to be honest with you, if it was me, I would have short hair, clean cut on the side, maybe combed to the side, or combed back the way it is now, but not this. This is not me. The long hair was me, and for a while I was going as Silent Bob for Halloween a lot of times, but if I had my choice, yeah, trust me. And there's gray hair in the head on the head too. It's just not that noticeable, especially on camera. Some interesting pieces in this. And then to have to be able to see them in translucent, that is beyond bizarre. Joe Bowling, hello, my friend. Hair not found. That's another thing. I told my wife, I said, look, I know you like this whole long hair thing, but when I start getting a bald spot, because I mean, it's bound to happen, it's all coming off. I'm not going to be the dude with a ponytail and frickin' a bald spot. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It's going well, sir. Hoarder and I are just hanging out. I built this little $4.99 TIE fighter that I got today at Target. My wife is out getting a tattoo because, like I said, she's 17 years younger than me. And that's what you do, I guess, on Friday the 13th is go get a Friday the 13th tattoo. But yeah, we're just chilling, and my daughter got these a couple of months ago during Halloween, and she tried to build one, and she had a hard time, so she gave them to me and told me to build it on stream. So only too happy to oblige. There are a lot of small pieces in this one. Holy moly. Yeah, they were. It's where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it says Thai Advanced. And to me it sounds like, Duolingo level 2 or something, but I don't know. Dude, did you sign up for Thai Advanced? Yeah, man, the teacher's so fine. Yeah, man, time is rough sometimes. Unfortunately, lately I've had an abundance of time because I am currently in between opportunities. I was doing really well working for Amazon, and they neglected to tell me when they hired me that it was a seasonal position. I get, I'm not keen on all that stuff, and I guess, some people say, well, you should have known that. But yeah, but I didn't. And the day after Christmas, they decided to say, hey, thanks, see ya. And I was like, so ever since then, I guess I'm too overqualified for even the most menial jobs. I've applied at Target. I've applied at freaking Walmart. I've applied at gas stations. Always get the no thank you letter, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, right now I've had some time and I've been building, which is why I am now almost out of sets to build. Luckily, tax time is right around the corner, and I have been told that I'm going to be given an allowance. I know there's some sets that I want to get from AliExpress. There's a pretty big one that I want to get from AliExpress. Let's just say I'm going to save about $800 on that set. I also want the Avengers Tower and the um, Ghostbusters Firehouse from AliExpress. But sadly, I'm not going to be able to get everything I want, so I'm going to have to pick and choose, which is going to be really difficult. Oh man, that's rough. That's a good profession too, man. Plumbing. Everybody always needs a plumber. Well, I'm sorry that happened, man. Hopefully you can find something where they'll be able to utilize you. All right, I think I'm finally almost able to begin building this bear. It's only 161 pieces, but I am not looking forward to these tiny little instructions. But hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I said, screw it. All right. Yeah, that's all you can do. Yeah. That's why I want to kind of start putting together my city, because then I can make content about arranging the city, or putting the table together and stuff like that. So it's not just buying. I can start working with what I have before I actually have to start mocking things up. Dug my own grave. Oh no. That's the hardest. I think that's going to be the hardest thing for me. I don't know if I can break these sets apart and build something else. I mean, my sons, they get their little sets together, and they build it. They don't have any more sets, so they break it down and rebuild it, and break it down and rebuild it so many times that they end up freaking losing pieces, and then they can't do that anymore. And then they start using the pieces for other stuff. But I'm like, if I'm gonna pay $180 for, I don't know, a record store, then I'm gonna have a record store. I'm not gonna take it apart. That's my thinking. But I guess after a while of running out of money and stuff, maybe I'll change my mind. But I don't know. I highly doubt it. So now I need two of these, two of these. And two of these. Oh. All right, I see. I got feet. Oh, there's the light. Okay. No. All right, there we are. Interesting. All right. All right, where are you at? Right there. All right, Joe. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Do me a favor and drop me a like on the way out if you haven't already, Papa. All right, now 2 of these. 2 of these. All right. This. Those. And 2. Where did I put those claws at? Right there. Righteous, righteous. All right. I need two of the phones. Please. That? Oh, yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah, what time is it here? Yeah, it's going to be 11 here. So get some sleep, get some rest, and I hope you have a great weekend, bud. Smash that like button. All right. Oh, that's his tail. Oh my. These aren't so bad. You just gotta go slowly. Here somewhere. Oh, okay. So that's gonna go like that. Okay. Where are you, my little pigeon? Your French fried shrimp is looking somewhere for you. All right. Oh, no wonder. I'm looking for the wrong piece. I need to make that piece happen. By putting this here. This here. That there. That makes his little hand. Oh, look at that. All right, our Care Bear has paws. Now we're going to make the chest plate. Okay. 2 of those and 2 of these. Okay. And now that. One like that. One like that. And there's a little chest piece. We are on the back of the page, y'all. All right, there's chest. Oh no. Okay, so now I need 2 1x3s, 3 1x4s. Okay. That's gonna go like that. That's gonna go like that. And these are gonna hold that together. Okay. 2 of these underneath. So the reverse build bricks. One more of these. 1 of these and 2 of these. Is that right? No, I guess that is right. Oh, wait a second. That's like that. Oh, okay. Now for the other side. Sometimes I wish they would just tell you to put this stuff in a certain way because they kind of like not fool you, but they're telling you to do it one way, and then you're like, well, I could have done it easier this other way. But I guess that's for us to find out. Okay. So now I need 3 of these little ones. Another one by 3. One of these. And 3 of these. Put two, 3. Okay. Now, okay. So now we need one of these. We need one of these. One of these. Oh, I see. Oh, balls. There we go. All right, and now we're going to need one of those. One of these. One of these. So that's going to go. Okay. It's going to go there. Okay. One of those. Hmm. All right, something is wrong here. Because that. Oh, that's why. All right. Yeah, buddy. Okay. You know, back in the old days, I used to live for the weekend, just ready to party it on. But now I'm sitting at a table building brick sets. I can't even spoke. English is hard, folks. Wait a second. Oh, that's gonna go like that. That's gonna go like that. There it is. And that's gonna go. Too cute. Well, kids, it seems my wife did not find a place to get her tattoo, which is pretty sad. I know she was really excited about going to do that. I feel bad for her. So she's on her way home. This little guy took me longer than I thought he would to build, which is okay. That leaves me another one to build on another stream. But this is pretty cute. All right, let's see. Okay. How cute. All right, so there's our body of our bear. And all he needs is some stickers. Stickers are sealed up in a bag. Oh, look out. Cloudco, you got it going on. All right, let's see. Where does this other spot go? Oh. They've got a sticker here for that seems to be directed to be put on his butt, but I can't tell if that's right or not. This is the Trick or Sweet bear. I don't know where this sticker is supposed to go. Mama Bricks is in the house. I really don't know where this sticker is supposed to go. I'm going to put it on his butt. All right, so that is our finished Care Bear. Unfortunately, it doesn't want to stay on. My daughter had the same problem with hers. There it is. So I don't know if you can see it flashing or not. Maybe you can see it like that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. That is our Trick or Sweet bear and our TIE Advanced TIE Fighter. I want to thank Joe Bowling and Hoarder66 for coming out and hanging out with me. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when I go live. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll stop it for me. See you guys later. Bye.